Luffy's troubles don't end there because bro got humbled by an old head Gaban. Like, Zoro had to save him. That's a Yonko. That's a Yonko, bro.
You're a disappointment.
But don't count out the former left hand of the Pirate King because his strength is on a different level, as Gaban starts the battle for the key to Loki's chains by teasing Luffy. He doesn't even pull out his signature axes, choosing to simply dodge Luffy's grab attempts like he has Ultra Instinct. Meanwhile, Zoro on the sidelines remembers Colon saying that his father wasn't scared of anyone, that he was the strongest in Elbaf even in comparison to the giants. Realizing that his grab attempts are going nowhere, Luffy tries pleading with Gaban that the sooner they get to Loki, the faster he can get back to the feast. However, this key chase is kind of like a test to see if Zoro and Luffy are indeed strong enough to handle Loki if he crashes out after having his chains unlocked. Finally, Gaban counters with a massive Haki infused smash, using the key as a weapon that buries Luffy in rubble. As the key is getting coated black, we even see some Conqueror's lightning, which suggests that this had the King's Haki in it. This is such an advanced implementation of Haki that only a few at the Yonko tier can even claim such ability. As Luffy bursts out from the attack unharmed, Gaban instantly figures out what buttons he can push to have Luffy take this fight seriously by commenting on his straw hat. He teases that Shanks must have been such a cheapskate that he couldn't even give Luffy his hat, instead having him return it. Bro, Gaban is a masturbator. He clearly knows what that hat is. Like, that's Roger's hat. Like, he traveled with the man for decades, okay? He's just baiting our dude. This little tease showcases a massive depth within Gaban's character as it highlights his role in the Pirate King's crew. Similar to how Faivanji has a level of tact and cunningness to him, where while everyone is busy throwing hands, he is sometimes out there solving real problems like stopping marine reinforcements by closing the gates of justice at Eni's lobby. And to get Luffy to take this fight seriously without wasting much time, Gaban strikes him where it gets the appropriate reaction. However, when Luffy falls for it and starts yapping, Gaban just says, "Shut up, bitch." Honestly, with how easily Gaban is handling Luffy, it's not looking good for their matchup against the Gods Knights. I'm just being real here. And after Imu finds out that the Straw Hats are here in Elbaf, it's only a matter of time until we see the entire Gods Knights being summoned, okay? I'm just being realistic here. So Luffy will need the help of his Grand Fleet. But before we get to the Elbaf War of the Ragnarok, as he locks in instantly, switching to using his two axes, spinning them to start a Yaso Takeru attack, which can be translated as a vast number of 80 warriors attacking at the same time. It's so powerful that Zoro from the sidelines has to scream at his captain to dodge. However, it's too late. Luffy is already busy recoiling from the key in his mouth, so Zoro steps in with his 3 swords to block Gaban. I mean, this attack was so insane that an entire tower of the castle was destroyed, and it's not like your human-sized building either, which already would have been an impressive feat, but it's a giant's castle. So Gaban, with a simple strike, which didn't even look like it was infused with Haki, managed to bust down a mountain-sized building. Gaban used the key as a distraction for him to use his true axe attack to catch Luffy off guard, which was a genius ploy by him to gauge how strong the bond between Luffy and his crew was, as Zoro threw himself in the nick of time to help his captain. This entire skirmish has been started by the Pirate King's left hand to measure the worthiness of Luffy and the Straw Hats, which is further confirmed by Gaban's next action. After that attack, both the Straw Hats get serious, with Luffy transforming into his Gear 5 form, where my guy even created an axe out of thin air like he did with the goggles back in chapter 1075. The stage is set. Luffy Gear 5 and Zoro's Santoryu versus the left wing of the Pirate King. One Piece can't get any more hype, okay? I give up. I'll kill him! Yep, turns out Gaban just wanted a peek at Gear 5 Luffy. He just peacefully tells the boys to grab the key and go free Loki. Roro tries to tell Loki about the true identity of Gaban, as they just know him as Yasan right now, but Gaban stops him, instead choosing to impart a few words of wisdom to them. And if you want to learn more about Shamrock, Shanks, and the entire Figureland bloodline and their 800-year history, watch the video on screen right now, and like the video. And dragons coming to Elbaf.